Hi, welcome back to yet another video. I am so excited. Portugal the Man has finally put out Chris Black Change My Life. I listened to snippets of the songs I hadn't heard yet, but I wanted to do a full top to bottom listen. So I'm going to listen to my vinyl that I got in the mail today. I am so excited to just bust this thing off, hear the little crackle happen. And yeah, so let's just get into the video. After listening to this album is definitely not a letdown. I feel like a lot of music that's come out this year has been such a big letdown. But I really enjoy how in the beginning, in the middle, and the end, the same theme is brought back up and it really feels cohesive. It does feel like an actual album instead of just a collection of songs. And so for that, kudos. Heavy Games is just kind of setting the tone for everything going out and the themes that are going to be pulled out. I enjoyed Grim Generation. It was not my absolute favorite song, but I'm definitely not going to skip it. I think it's great. Thunderdome's cool. Black Thought is a cool feature. Feels a little bit out of place, but Black Thought is incredible, and I think this song is going to grow on me. When the last album came out, Woodstock, I wasn't big on So Young, and So Young is one of my favorite songs on the album, so potentially Thunderdome could be that for me. It could be my So Young. Dummy's just fun. Dummy's the feel it still of this album. Nothing too heady in there. It just is what it is. Summer of Love with Unknown Mortal Orchestra, really solid song too. I feel like it's just, there's no skips to this point. Great. We get to Ghost Town. Ghost Town kind of changes the tone a little bit, but I do like it. It's not my favorite. It doesn't stand out to me as much as I would say Summer of Love, Heavy Games, these other songs do to this point. But nonetheless, Ghost Town belongs on the album. Sounds good. It's not a skip. So then we jump into side B, Times of Fantasy, and then that brings us kind of back into the theme that Heavy Games had brought us into for that first half of the album. Solid, great palate cleanser. And then we jump into Doubt. Now, Doubt, as of right now, is one of my top songs on here. I really, really enjoy the song Doubt. Lyrics are just, kind of cut your soul apart, and I love that for me. Life is a Dead End is how the song opens, and wow, that got my attention, and I really like it. It's mellow. It's what I like about some of the older Portugal the Man songs. So, Doubt. Hopefully that one kind of emerges as time goes on. Another song, which was their final single, Plastic Island. I really like it. I really like just the breakdown parts of it. It's just a solid Portugal the Man song. It's just a solid song in general. I enjoy it so very much. Then we jump into Champ with Edgar Winter. This song has grown on me. I like that the beat changes. It's so fun. There's just so much happening in the song, but it is fun. And then we end up closing out with Anxiety, Clarity, which brings us back to those themes from Heavy Games and from Times of Fantasy, and it really closes out the album, and it feels like an event coming to an end. Whereas other albums kind of go off with a whimper, I feel like this one goes off with this grandiose, beautiful, orchestral event. And I think that is super awesome. Overall, I think 11 songs is solid. I like shorter albums, and I feel like they left me wanting a little bit more, but in a good way. Not like, you didn't give me anything. They gave me 11 solid songs. Some songs I like more than others. There's a few songs on there I don't enjoy as much, but I know that they're going to grow on me because in the context of the album, they make so much sense. So for me, if I had to rank some songs or just give a few of my top takeaways, I really, really like Doubt, as I said. I really like Plastic Island. And I know it's an unpopular opinion, but I do like Dummy. Dummy makes me feel things on the inside. Even though it's just kind of a dummy song, it does make me feel things on the inside. I do like it. I don't have a whole lot of bad things to say about this album. I think that if I had to today, after listening to it 2 times, rank it, I would probably give it like an 8 out of 10, and potentially it could grow for me. The way that it ends and begins with the same things reminds me a lot of Evil Friends, which is my favorite Portugal the Man album. So yeah, I'm so stoked to just sit with this album and let it grow with me and grow with it. I mean, look at this. This is so cool. And it's like textured too. So yeah, I would say overall, you should definitely listen to Chris Black Changed My Life. You should check out Portugal the Man. They raise money for a lot of really cool things. If you have a chance to go to a live show, go to a live show. They're so good live. There's bands that you go and you see live and you're like, ugh, I would so much rather just listen to you on streaming. No, it's an experience. And I think that they have the Tank Dog at the shows, and I'm so excited. We got our tickets come up soon. So yeah, overall, 8 out of 10, in my opinion, just after 2 listens. Definitely going to sit with this for a little while. I really would encourage you just to check it out if you have an afternoon. It's a very short album. It's 34 minutes. You got a half-hour drive. You got the whole album right there. I know not a lot of people listen to albums anymore. They just listen to playlists. But just, go off on a limb with me. Check this out. I think that nowadays it's not cool to like be a fan of something. Everyone's too cool to be a fan of anything. And I just really enjoy Portugal the Man, and I'm a fan of them, and I want to be a fan. And I think it's okay to be a fan of things and share the things that you enjoy. And so I just want to share the things that I enjoy, and that's it. If you don't enjoy it, totally fine. This is what I enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. If you did make it to the end, you're incredible. I'll see you in a video soon. I have more things coming out. I just got back from my honeymoon in London, so I've got the vlog footage for that coming out soon. Yeah, stay tuned. A lot of really exciting things this summer. So